need to stop buying bundles, but stories. The Path of Destinies. Alright, new game.
Once upon a time,
Yes.
the infamous rover Reynado plundered the floating isles. Then his mother called him to her deathbed.
Oh no.
Swear to me that you won't die on the gallows. She rasped, reluctantly.
Lord Rat 333. Welcome and thank you for that follow. You are now a part of the Geekazoids and we welcome you with open arms to the Geekazoids. Welcome to Geek Nation.
He built universities. And people started whispering about mass graves in the woods, midnight rituals, victims screaming. The Imperial Ravens would round up entire villages, and no one ever returned.
Oh no.
The Ravens had come to Ubar scouting for ancient books said to be of great power.
I like Uber.
The librarians had hidden the books, so they'd burnt the librarian.
Whoa, that got dank.
The citizens, outraged, had driven them off. The Ravens had come back with dropships. The kid had fled with one of those books. He was brave and dumb and wanted to join the rebellion. And Reynado had promised his mother he'd protect him.
Sweet. Alright, steampunk lady, definitely not a problem. And thank you for stopping in. Matter of fact, I'm going to shout out Elder Taco. Elder Taco is another streamer that I have watched in the past. And I do jump in from time to time when I'm working on articles. And he actually, he does games and he actually does a talk show too. So the last thing I think I saw from him was his talk show. But a very interesting and wonderful gentleman, might I add. So if you're not following Elder Taco, definitely give him a follow. Oh, where you were on last Tuesday? I missed it. I'm gonna have to go back and catch the VOD. I missed it. Did the game freeze? I hope the game didn't freeze. Oh no, game. I don't know. Load times are brutal in this. Let me make sure I didn't goof it. Just wanted to make sure I didn't goof it. All right. And you take care and be safe. I think I goofed the game. The game's broken. Maybe it just takes forever to load? I don't know. Let's see. Bring up my taskbar or my task manager. Yeah, it says it's not responding. Okay, let's fix this. We're gonna fix this in task, and then we're gonna reload. That should bring it back up. I'm hoping this brings it back up. If not, we will go accordingly. There it is. Okay. Hopefully we don't have to re-listen to the opening. We probably do though, right? Sounds about right. All right. Take two. Take two. Let us see. Not sure. Again, I'm not sure what type of game this is. I can't continue.
Once upon a time,
We can't
the
skip.
infamous rover Reynado plundered the floating isles. Then his mother called him to her deathbed. "Swear to me that you won't die on the gallows," she rasped.
The
Reluctantly,
narrator's awesome.
he swore. And he whiled away his days at home with music, cards, and wine. But the Emperor had changed. He'd been good once, a shy, almost humble toad. He'd built universities.
Oh,
Then people started whispering about mass graves in the woods, midnight rituals, victims screaming. The Imperial Ravens would round up entire villages, and no one ever returned. The Ravens had come to Ubar scouting for ancient books said to be of great power. But the librarians had hidden the books, so they'd burnt the librarians. The citizens, outraged, had driven them off. The Ravens had come back with dropships. The kid had fled with one of those books. He was brave and dumb and wanted to join the rebellion. And Reynado had promised his mother he'd protect him.
all right. Let's do this. If it doesn't freeze again. Okay, it's not freezing. Good. But when they mentioned the libraries, I was gonna bring up that they actually have human libraries now. Apparently, this is a thing. Apparently, you can actually, instead of checking out books, you can actually spend time with a person who will tell you stories about either themselves or their culture and things like that. They actually, like, I guess it's a big thing growing now in the US where you can check out humans. It's kind of interesting. I'm like, it would be interesting to sit down and chat with a person, but
The kid was looking down, watching his city burn. "Sorry, kid," Reynado told the kid. "Look, if we give them the book, they'll leave you alone." "My mother died for this book!" "I promised her I'd protect you." "Oh, damn it." The kid had run off.
oh no.
With the book, of course.
God
So
damn it.
Reynado had to run after him.
Kid, come back with that book. You can't jump? Okay, well, that's how we attack. Protect Peter Rabbit. That's awesome. Love it.
The two ravens were staring at the kid like he was their dinner, which probably was what was in their tiny brains. "Hey," Reynado said. They cocked their heads at him. "Pick on someone as ugly as you." Well, didn't come out right. "For the Emperor!" The ravens cawed and rushed at him.
Okay. When an enemy is about to attack. Okay. Am I not doing it right? Okay. Oh, we are gonna get killed. No, I don't want to. Peter, where the hell you go? Peter? Peter! Okay. Go this way. No, my mom died for this book, so I'm gonna keep this book forever.
A dropship flew overhead.
That's awesome.
He hoped they hadn't noticed him. The kid.
They probably did. They noticed you. Hold X to grab, to aim and throw. Okay, got it. Okay.
Oh, right. The Gate of Heroes. Someone's idea of a joke, making the Skyship docks a gated community. You needed a hero's sword to open it. And the kid was on the other side of the
Wait,
gate.
oh, time out. How he get over there?
Through.
Right, how do you get over?
You'll take the book to the rebels. Or I'm gonna steal your ship. I'm not taking that damn book anywhere. and neither are you.
Right.
Try and stop me, laughed the kid. I bet you don't even have a hero sword.
I
And
might.
with that, the kid hopped away.
You know what, Peter?
Have to hand it to the kid. He was an idiot, but he had guts. Where was Reynado going to get a hero sword?
I know, maybe in his chest. Just going out here on a limb.
Ore and wind essence? That sounds about right. Perfect.
Sword crafting. This is the sword crafting menu. Here you can craft and upgrade powerful magic swords. Gather the required materials from the chest scattered throughout Boris. I'm gonna go with that. The selected sword's current level and special power. The selected sword's special power at the next level. Bet. So at a level 1, I can look badass. That's awesome. The resources needed to upgrade the selected sword. You have enough resources. Craft your first sword now.
A hero sword.
Oh, nice.
QED.
Okay. I don't have enough ore to upgrade it again. Alright. Can I get some, like, hero health? I mean...
This is what he got for settling down and finding people to care about. The kid's mum had been a swell cook, and she'd laughed at Reynado's jokes, even when he didn't know he'd made one. And the ravens had come to burn her. And she'd made him promise to protect the kid. But she never told him where the book was. Just the kid.
Hmm.
He came up to a ledge. It was too far to jump. There'd been a bridge here before, hadn't there? And there was Peter, giggling at him.
You know what,
How'd
Peter?
you get across? He asked the kid. Where'd you find a hook? I hopped, said the kid.
Wise-ass kid.
Hey, look out behind you.
Cute, said Reynado. Ah, ravens.
Yeah, I knew that was coming. We died. You have died. Start from checkpoint.
It was time to talk some sense into the kid. Just hook his way across the ledge and chase the kid down. Thing was, he hadn't used his hook since he'd retired. How had he done it? Maybe if he meditated at that altar there, he'd remember his old skills.
Love it. Skills. Each time you gain a level, you also gain a skill point. Spend your skill points at the altar scattered throughout Boris to gain new powerful abilities or upgrade existing ones. Got it. Okay. You have a skill point to spend. Go and buy the hook shot skill. Okay.
It was starting to come back to him.
Posts can
Something
be
he'd
hooked
never
in
completely
order
forgot,
to
like
cause
how to freeze
gaps.
time when attacking. The more he fought, the more he'd probably remember.
Okay. Nice.
And there was the Farfarer. She was the fastest ship he'd ever known. She could do the Kestra run in 12 furlongs. Oh, so the salesman had told him. And something told him the kid was about to walk into an ambush.
Stop! He shouted. I'm not giving you the book!
Shouted the kid, and took off.
What if he don't even have this book?
Peter!
The kid ran for it, and a goggler nailed him with its eye beam.
Oh man. Does that mean he's dead? Okay, because clearly.
The book was unburned. Next to it were the buckles from the kid's shoes, and a kid-sized pile of ashes. Damn it. Why hadn't he lied and told the kid he'd take the book to the rebels? The kid would be alive now. Really pissed off and betrayed, but alive. Oh, Damn it.
Uh-oh, that
Reynado
happened.
picked up the book. He couldn't let the Empire have it now. He was going to have to get it out of there. He'd be a wanted man. Probably have to join the rebellion just to have a place to dock. Well, he'd hated home life anyway.
Well, damn, that happened.
What was the big deal about this book anyway? Maybe he should open it and find out. All that had been years ago. How many? The war was a blur. And now 3 Raven scout ships were chasing him.
Where are you running, rebel?
Cawed the Raven captain over the loud hailer. Reynado could see them cranking up their catapults.
Just going out for milk?
Reynado yelled back.
Wow.
Where can you run?
Laughed the Raven horribly. Far behind him, another city was burning. The dark cloud above its island was thousands of Imperial ships.
Well, that sucks.
The fleet was doing a thorough job.
Take us to the rebel base. I will spare your life.
It cawed. The entire jury-rigged rebel fleet was only a few islands to the east. Beyond that were only the pillars of heaven. A sea of endless blood-colored tornadoes. The rebellion was out of time. Unless Reynado could bring a game-changer. Maybe he could. Reynado had found out where he could find the pieces of the Sky Ripper. The legendary weapon that had exiled the lost gods. Surely a legendary weapon could win the final battle.
Hey, Mike.
On the other hand, his old friend Lapino had sent Reynado a desperate message saying he had a brilliant scheme to save the rebellion. If Reynado could only rescue him. Reynado dived the Farfarer towards the abyss. As he felt the heat of the jet stream, the Raven ships peeled off, not stable enough to follow him down there. Now it was time to choose. Lapino or the Sky Ripper?
The rebellion was out of time, and Reynado needed a game changer. Even though Lapino wasn't what anyone would consider a game changer, he could come up with some harebrained schemes. Maybe rescuing him was worth it. I'm gonna go rescue his friend.
Ah, Lapino. Apparently, the mad
What does
rabbit
the
had sold a
fox
Pegasus
choose?
that he did not exactly own. Lapino always wiggled out of trouble, given time. But he was out of time. The Ravens had figured out that Lapino was a rebel spy. If the fleet reached him first, they'd string him up for that. Never mind the winged horse.
See if we can get through this, and then I will call a stream because it'll be the 3-hour mark then.
Lapino had apparently managed to confuse the judge by arguing that he hadn't actually stolen a winged horse. He'd only sold it. But wait, where was the prison? The village was empty. Had everybody fled the Ravens? Reynado's blood was up. He just needed to smash something.
Gem socketing. This is the gem socketing menu. Here you can equip powerful gems that will augment both your offense and defensive capabilities. Your gauntlet has 3 sockets in which you can put gems. Select one of the sockets to see your gems. I don't have any, I don't think. Each gem has 3 levels, and its effects increases with each level. Picking up a gem you already have will automatically upgrade that gem's level. You can find gems in the chest scattered throughout the island if you're lucky enough, okay? just ore. This
Take a
music's
leap
pretty
of
cool.
faith, said the inscription. People were frightened these days. Just 2 weeks past, Reynado had sneaked through an empty town and listened to the ravens caw about the Emperor's new taste in ritual
Caw.
sacrifice.
Okay.
He wasn't that good. Yet.
Make sure it's not anything over here. See? Would have missed this chest. Fire essence, okay. I don't have any skill points. Okay.
Can't we just agree to disagree? Said Reynado. No?
Cool cat, Terry. Thank you for that, host. I appreciate it.
Ravens were landing everywhere. The advanced
Hello,
guard.
Dan. Welcome to
Better
the
get
stream.
moving. If they got to
Hope you
Lupino
slept
first,
well, love.
they'd eat him for breakfast. Snack. Ravens weren't thinking
Thank
about
you,
that. They got
Dan,
time
for that, host.
to interrogate their prisoners. Even top spies like Lupino. Where are the mad rabbits?
Yeah, I finished the games that I wanted to cover for the developers today. So I had the Steam generator pick out a game for me, and it picked this game, Stories Path of Destiny, or Destinies, or something like that, where a little kid got Aw, you guys getting thunderstorms? We're supposed to get that tomorrow. He doesn't jump. It's weird. I have a skill point. I can dash.
It was starting to come back to him. Something you never completely forgot. Like how to freeze time when attacking.
Yes.
The more he fought, the more he'd probably remember.
Oh, he got me. This game is very beautiful.
Reynado felt a chill run down his back. Or possibly a flea.
Okay, I guess we're gonna go this way. And then, like I said, I'll probably get ready to call stream, so we didn't upgrade, or we didn't level up, so Definitely probably gonna need a different sword though. Lapino?
Dirty and bloody, Reynado finally reached Lapino.
Yay!
The rabbit was practicing his shuffle. Reynado recognized the cards. It was
Did you?
Lapino's favorite deck. Oh, I thought you were in danger. I am. The ravens are coming. Oh, the prison thing. Right, yeah, we see this guard owed me 53 ducats, so we made a deal. They're very reasonable people, actually, for weasels. Now, I got a brilliant plan to kidnap Zenobia.
We capture Zenobia, we find out what she knows, and that's the whole war right there. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
Capture the Emperor's greatest general, who also happened to be a deadly sorcerer and, oh, his only daughter? That would be worth it.
It
On
would
the
be.
other hand, he could still get to the core of the Sky Ripper, even if he couldn't get the whole thing. It must have great power.
I'm gonna go kidnap his daughter. This sounds awesome. Let's do that.
Zenobia wasn't just the Emperor's daughter, of course. She'd been Renado's best friend in Sword Fu school.
Oh.
And you're still mad for her. The rabbit reminded him. They'd been close. She'd told him things no one else knew. But she'd never told him who she really was.
She knows all the Emperor's plans, chuckled the master spy.
Yeah.
She won't give them up easily.
She'll tell the interrogators, all right.
Said Lapino. Taking her would change the game, all right.
The cat faces. Because I think, too, after stream, I'm going to finish up my October layout. Because it's almost done. That's what caused me to be late for stream, because I was working on my October layout. And, oh, and again, as I
The
said...
city was already under Zenobia's control. I had to admire her efficiency. Reynado shivered at the thought of Zenobia at the mercy of the interrogators. Could he really turn her over to them? But this was war. It wasn't meant to be pretty.
Exactly. There is a game that I did get from developers that in order to play it, I have to
Reynado
play
checked
it.
for a false compartment. Nope.
I have to play the game on Mixer, so there will be a Mixer stream this week, so I can get that game covered. It's a free-to-play game, but it plays well on Mixer. So I'll be on Mixer probably one of these days this week. If not, then I may do it on Monday, which I usually have off, but I do have to get the game covered, and apparently the only way to play the game is on Mixer, so. So, I already do have a Mixer page,
Hero wall.
so
Sword. Ice wall. Ice. Cube.
nice. That's what I was trying to do the last time. Just trying to hit him with the... But for next month, it is, you know, Halloween is that month. And ideally, most streamers are probably going to be playing horror type based games. I, on the other hand, will not be. So on my channel, you will see games that are Halloween based, but don't feature like gore or anything to that effect.
You blinked.
Nice. I goofed.
So, what's this plan of yours?
Use me as bait, said
Lupino, and he outlined a slightly complicated plan that involved geese, a net, setting the Farfarer
a little bit on fire.
Lupino dressing as an old blind toad, and Reynado hiding inside a monstrous watermelon.
What the?
What could possibly go wrong? Thought Reynado.
Oh, this is
We're gonna go for his
fun.
plan.
Said
Gotta see it
Lupino
through.
as he ran to go set up his marvelous plan. If I craft a sword now, it's going to be really short.
Oh, we can learn something new. I'm going to increase his health. Oh, well, we can't go backwards.
Reynado felt dubious about the whole plan. With every step, he was waiting for it all to go horribly wrong. But against all odds, Lupino's idiotic plan worked.
What?
Zenobia's ravens ran off after the geese, the net dropped, and Reynado jumped out of the watermelon and put his sword to Zenobia's throat. Reynado, she said, are those new scars? They look good on you. You never returned my velvet jacket. It was my favorite.
Aw.
You look stupid in velvet. Oh, what does an imperial princess know about style? Oh, get a room, you two, said Lupino. But the fleet was coming on fast, so they put Zenobia on the Farfarer and took her east over the Nexus. She'd vanished from Swordfu School, from his life, without even saying goodbye, without ever telling him she was the Emperor's adopted daughter.
Oh, okay.
Lupino was right, Reynado thought reluctantly. She knows things. She recognized his look. You're taking me to the interrogators, aren't you? She said, wide-eyed. And then she jumped, with horror. Reynado saw Zenobia plummeting. Then he saw the Nexus below them. Cats always land on their feet. Ah, she'll head for the Imperial outpost, yelled Lupino. You have to catch her.
We have to catch her. Pretty interesting game.
Cats can run faster, but foxes can run longer. If he ran, he could head her off before she reached her minions at the outpost. Well, he did love a good chase.
All right.
This is quite the view, he thought.
So are you gonna be playing Broad 4 today? Dan, I know you're downloading, so there may be some delay. Because I kind of want to see it. I can go 2 ways. Tis nothing here.
Who needed bridges anyway?
What does this do, I wonder? Takes me back. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's crazy that it's that big, but okay. Trying to see if we have a workbench. Nope. Oh, could be. Maybe a workbench? Okay, we can use this one. Who's this glowing guy? Oh. Almost a level 5. This should have health. One thing that's weird in this, it doesn't have a camera. Just...
I wonder what I could make with all these sword crafting materials, thought Reynado.
I don't know, so as we find a fucking altar, altar, we'll know.
He was closing on her. He could smell her fear. He tried not to think about the interrogators at the secret base. What did they do to her? Maybe it didn't have to end that way. Maybe he could talk to her. But, after all, there were worse things the Imperials had done to friends of his.
Okay.
A crafting bench.
Yay!
Reynado wondered what he could make with it.
Well, I can at least make the firestorm sword.
His trusty old sword was always a little better when he sharpened it.
What the hell? Okay. I goofed. Wait, how do I hold? How did they say do that? I don't remember. I probably should have paid attention. Oh, well, maybe it doesn't do it because I don't have a sword yet. I mean, not a different sword. Oh, don't be falling them off now. Ha ha, you're funny. You're gonna die. Or not. Did we die? Oh, if I can get him to kind of... Oh, you bastard. I was gonna say, if I could get him to kind of toggle them, he would have killed them. Let's restart from the checkpoint. Hold RT. Oh. Okay, well that worked.
He was practically sure he'd find something useful in one of these things.
Nice, nailed it.
Reynado reached the outpost. The
Yeah.
Imperials there were no match for him. Soon after, Zenobia limped up the path. When she realized he was already in front of her, she didn't even try to run. Oh, you left without saying goodbye. Again.
Okay.
Said, please. I'm enjoying this a little too much. She said,
Your
shaking.
net is acting
Oh,
choppy.
spare us the chit-chat, would you? Said Lapino as he shackled her hands.
Probably
and
from
for
the storms,
spells.
huh?
She knows all his plans. All the way back to the Farfarer. Lapino nagged Reynado about how the interrogators would pry all the intel out of Zenobia. How that would turn the tides in the imminent battle. All they had to do was take her to the rebels' secret base. Reynado didn't like to think about what the interrogators would do to her. Couldn't he just talk to her?
I'm gonna have him do it. I'm gonna have him be
As they pulled
the...
away from the Nexus, Reynado could see the fear in Zenobia's eyes. I can't take her to those creatures at the base, he whispered to Lapino.
I've gone soft. Soft in the head. We captured her for what she knows.
I'll take her to the mountains. Tell all the horrible things the Emperor's done. Yeah, believe me, she'll turn. And he turned the wheel.
The
Aw.
hell you will.
Shouted Lapino and he
hell
grabbed
you
the wheel
will.
back from him. The two of them wrestled for control of the ship. It shot off like a mad sparrow. Suddenly, Reynado was falling.
Yeah, well that happened. get through this chapter, and then we will probably look for something that should take me to. Actually, ended up taking me to 2 o'clock. I was gonna be done at 1:30, but I'll go to 2. And
When he came to, Zenobia was standing over him.
Wow.
Why didn't you take me to the base to be interrogated? She demanded.
Do you know what's left of people they interrogate?
This is some trick, isn't it? To make me fall for you again. Well, I won't.
well, I didn't ask you to.
Go on, then. Scurry back to your ravens. I can't stop you. But strangely, she didn't. As Reynado set off to find the Farfarer, she followed him, keeping just out of sight of the ravens.
Not much I can do with this workbench. I think I'm good, Retro. And I looked at your basil picture too.
Hoped his hook didn't break.
I was like, holy cow, it was legitimately reaching for the sun there. You want some fish and chips? I think I just came this way, didn't I? Yeah, looks like I came from that way. Because I'm going to see if I can try to get a quick nap, yeah. And I think this saves automatically. Okay. I can't believe
Reynado wondered what would happen if he jumped. Would
you
he be
want a
rescued
nap.
by an emergency
You want to take a nap too, damn brain. Yeah, I think I might find something else to nibble on. I had something to eat before I streamed, but might find something else to nibble on. And then take a nap. Because I've been up since about 3 or 4, I want to say. Probably about 3. I think it was about 3 when I got up. Can't remember.
This could be the new aerobics craze. Am I right?
I find it interesting. I think he just leveled up, but he didn't like get any health back from that. Yeah, I'm like, I can't remember, but I know I woke up and it had to be about 3 or 4. So I am gonna probably take a quick cat nap. Then I have an article I have to finish. Plus, I have a show that comes on tonight that I have to watch.
As Reynado stopped to sniff the wind, Zenobia came up, still mad.
Did you really think you'd just talk me into betraying my father?
Oh yeah, sure, that was exactly my plan.
Then why aren't you even talking to me? Because I've never talked you into anything in my life.
They're gonna court-martial you for letting me go. He caught a whiff of the Farfarer. Wet rope, tar, and a cask of Scobel ale he'd spilt last year.
It was that way.
Okay. Try to at least get out of this chapter, and then I think that takes us to chapter 5. I'm not sure how many chapters there is in this, but I think I do want to play more of this too.
Renado's paws were getting numb. Calaveras really didn't want company, did he?
Clearly not. I mean, good goodness.
Reynado wondered if he should have taken Zenobia to the rebel base for real.
Maybe.
She wasn't playing him after all. After the bleak talk about the Emperor's dark secrets, he was regretting his suspicions.
Well, there's our ship. Are we out?
Sure enough, the Farfarer had crashed in some rocks. There was no sign of Lapino. Zenobia caught up. All that kid stuff in Swordfu School. Look, that's the past. We're adults now. We have duties to other people. We have destinies. What are you talking
You're
about?
like, what are you talking about, lady?
And you are the most arrogant, slow-witted, light-fingered, mercenary, immoral, reckless. Run away with me, said Reynado, and he realized he meant it. What? Just like that? She demanded. I will, if you will. So she kissed him.
Aww.
And it was the best kiss he'd ever had. They held hands as they boarded the Farfarer.
Reynado felt light-hearted, like the winds that were playing the rigging like a balalaika. But Lapino, I need to get back to Lapino, he said, suddenly realizing he could have been captured. A prisoner. He's not. How'd you know? He saw something in her eyes he didn't understand. He fell, didn't he? Into the abyss.
She looked away, wouldn't answer.
But then a bolt smashed through the Farfarer's keel. The broken ship plummeted out of the clouds.
Wow, this is deep. Steam RNG picked a pretty good game again. But once it loads up.
Reynado picked himself off the deck. They were alive.
We have to get to my private ship, she said. Do you trust me? I guess I must, he said. You go on ahead. Clear the path, she said. I can't kill my own soldiers.
He wanted to say that he didn't trust her, that he had no idea what he was getting into. But he had no choice, did he? He was following his heart. That's what it means to be a hero. You had to follow your heart.
Okay. And we are going to... well, it's thundering. And so, of course, she would... Well, that could have went two ways, but, you know. But that is Stories, the Path of Destinies.